I figured it out. I figured out what they're trying to do with this unending, unstopping hatred of Megan. And it's something some one of them said today, or was it yesterday? I don't know if it was on Talk TV or on one of these shows. I believe that Kinsey, what's her name? That Tinsel, Kinsey Schofield was on there, and Maureen Callahan. I think one of those shows, you know. And there was a man talking. They had a guest on, and the guy said something completely bonkers. He compared Megan to Omarosa. Remember Omarosa, who was on The Apprentice like years and years ago, like at least 13, 14, 15 years ago? She was on The Apprentice with Donald Trump before he even became president. And she was such a quote unquote villain according to them. I loved Omarosa. She was the first character on a reality TV show that I thought, wow, this woman, if she was a man, it just would be like she'd be something to just, reckon with. She was so bold. She was so strong. She was just she had a pair without having a pair, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? So I loved her. I loved that she stood up for herself and she told them exactly what she wanted to say and she didn't hold back. But the idea that Megan is Omarosa or like Omarosa is completely bonkers. I mean, it's like comparing, you know, I don't know, just I can't even think of a comparison that would be equally as ridiculous. I'm trying to think of, because I'm not, I'm not a TV woman. So, I can't really, other than Omarosa, I can't even think of any comparisons. It's just ludicrous. These two women have nothing in common. And this man just said this. And I thought, okay, so that's what y'all have been trying to do, or that's how they look at this. This is the game they're playing, where they have reality TV'd Megan and her whole life, and Harry and Meghan, but mostly Meghan. They've turned her into a reality TV show in their sick, twisted minds, right? And they have made her the villain, whether or not she's actually the villain. In their minds, she's the villain. She's like Omarosa. I guess because of her 47% African American DNA, suddenly she and Omarosa are exactly the same, right? So they've turned her into this, Omarosa on a reality TV show, and they imagine themselves watching a TV show when they look at Meghan's life, when they report on Meghan's life. They have equated it, Meghan's life, Meghan's existence, to a television reality show, you guys. It's like a reality TV show. It's like they wake up for the new updates, the entertainment of the day from the reality TV show, if that makes sense to you. I mean, it doesn't make sense to me in the sense that Megan's Life is not a reality TV show, but it makes complete sense that these sickos, these very sickos, these derangers, these vipers, these, I don't know what to call these people, honestly. They really imagine themselves to be watching the TV show. And you know what? They have cast themselves in the role of the judges. You know how you have the judges, like you have like on American Idol. I don't. That's not a reality show, but you have American Idol. You had even on The Apprentice, Trump and whoever else were the judges. These people in the UK media, in particular, the Kinsey Schofields, the Maureen Callahans, the Rebecca Englishes, all of these people imagine themselves very sickly, very sick, to be the judges in a reality TV show, and they have reality TV'd. I don't know what the verb is for this. So they have reality TV'd. I'm just, because I can't think of what is the verb for turning someone's life into a reality TV show, right? Other than reality TV'd Megan's life, right? What I can't get over is her composure in all of this, right? They villainized this woman, and I guess Kate plays a role as well, but it's a role where, it's the opposite, the antithesis of this villain, Megan. I mean, it's just, it's bonkers. It's completely bonkers. How is Megan a villain? How is Megan a villain? Is it the 47%? Like, what makes Megan a villain? I don't understand this, right? I don't understand this. And I also don't understand her composure in all of this. I just got an email from As Ever. Apparently, she has something big coming. I can't imagine what that could be. It can't, I mean, is it another wine? Maybe it's the spritz. I think she had a spritz or something coming, right? But, she's just so composed, so focused, just so resilient. So she snaps back in the sense that, she's like an elastic band. I mean, you just can't really get the better of this girl. She just stays calm, she stays composed, she stays beautiful, she stays interesting. Is that what makes her a villain? Is that what a villain is and what a villain does? Is it that she just keeps things so interesting that, that is that what makes her a villain? If that's what makes her a villain, then maybe she is a villain. I don't know, because she does keep things very interesting. I mean, there's never a dull moment with this woman, because when I imagine them, Sophie, the Duchess of Edinburgh, or whatever she is, her title is, I mean, excuse me if that's not correct. She was recently in South America and in America as well. Where's all the press? Why aren't they covering her? She is a working royal, literally. She's in the United States. She's in South America. I mean, I happened to see this the other day. Kate was at this event with her husband very recently where she wore that green velvet dress that apparently sold out. Why aren't they microscopically covering that? Because remember, they said that Kate is the relevant royal. She's this and she's that. And God bless Kate. I have nothing against her. But why aren't they covering that? Kate also moved into a new home, her forever home, recently with her husband and kids. Royal Lodge? No, not Royal Lodge. What was it? Royal Lodge was Andrew's house, right? Whatever it is. She was in Adelaide Cottage and then she moved to Forest Lodge or something because I think Andrew and Fergie were in Royal Lodge or whatever the bleep. But the point being that where is all the 24-hour coverage of these very interesting developments? Kate just moved into a huge house that almost is as expensive as Megan's house in Montecito. Why are we not getting wall-to-wall coverage of this? She went